Hi, this is a foreigner in the Philippines, and so often the emphasis in the Philippines is that we talk about older men meeting much younger women. And what we thought would be interesting would be to hear the viewpoint or viewpoints of two slightly more mature women who are Filipinas. This is Consuelo. Consuelo was widowed how many years ago?
6 years.
6 years ago. And this is Hans, and she 14 months ago. So now this is not about what it's like to be in the market for a boyfriend. This is just talking about what it's like to be a slightly mature woman in the Philippines and to be single. What is that single life about? So we're going to ask Consuelo to open it, because she's going to say no, because she keeps telling me that her English is not good enough, and it is. So Consuelo, you've been married for how many years?
We've been together 37 years.
37 years.
Yes.
And they said it wouldn't last.
I'm missing my lady.
So I know that you still miss your husband
Yes,
a great
very
deal,
much.
because we've already talked about it. But what is your life like now?
Now, when Hermes is with me, I'm happy with my friends, with you, with Beth. But at the end of the day, I'm lonely because I'm alone.
Right.
That's my life.
No, it's not all. You have a business.
Yes,
what
I
is
have
it?
a business.
So you are a working woman.
Yes. We been in the business for almost 15 years.
And what is that?
We buy and sell fish, different kind of fish, especially bangus and tilapia. Every day we go to market. We wake up 1 a.m.
1 a.m.
Yes.
Wow.
Then we go home at 10 a.m. also. 10 a.m.
So this is
Yes.
you and your workers.
Yes.
How many people do you work with?
We have five Rohelios.
Five men.
Five men.
And her
yes.
daughter and his son, plus her.
Right now, my daughter and my son, the one who manage the business.
Oh,
And
so
she's
that's who
here.
you left
Yeah.
while you're here visiting
Yes,
us.
yes, yes.
I see.
They like me to enjoy life, to meet you both, and to see the needy people.
So they knew what you were coming to see here? Did they see our videos so that they would know who they were sending their mother to?
Maybe.
Yeah, yes. They, especially my daughter, wants to see you, to meet you both. Because he is Christian, my granddaughter is also Christian.
Also,
She like also to meet you, and especially Desiree. When we talked last night, I told them, you are lucky because there here in Bohol, there's Desiree, the one who used walker.
she's still young.
His my tears got falling down. Especially your Tita Herms cried very much because the situation of Desiree. That's why she said she also want to come here to see the
See for herself.
Desiree, yes, in her own eyes. You.
We,
The same thing. Yes, you.
I've been married for almost, before, when he passed away, we've been together for 39 years. I have 6 boys. 4 were married. I have 3, the youngest. Are still single. They are all graduates. They are working and they live on their own. So practically, I live alone. What do I do for a living? My husband left me a pension. So 'cause I was the direct heir of his pension because I am the wife and I have sometimes I have a contract of doing draperies, beddings, seat covers, and comforters. If I want it, I'll do it. If I don't want to do it, I decline it.
So you're independent.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
financially independent, but you have things, skills which you can use to occupy yourself.
Yeah. I have a house that for me as me alone is a bit bigger, me and my dog. See. So to have a mobility, so I have a car. Of course, if you have a car, you have a garage. Okay, so I'm living all alone. Sometimes my children visit me. If they have a long weekend, let's say Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But the irony of it is so happy. I'm very happy when they are coming home. But it makes me so lonely and so all alone when Monday morning comes because they are all leaving. Here I go again, I'm alone. Now, if because choosing a Filipina, you have to have your own preference. If you want to have a child, let's say a foreigner is 60 years old, if he wants to have a child, he should choose a younger girl. Okay? Choose a younger girl.
So you would not be opposed to an older man coming and choosing a younger woman?
No, I don't, because if his preference to have a child, so he should take a younger girl. If his preference is a mature one, his preference to have a companionship and someone to love and be loved, of course there is always a love in it. Forget the sex. Of course, if he prefers not to have child, it's better to take a matured woman because matured women are a self-made lady. Some of the matured women, self-made lady, some went abroad, some have good education, and some have a better experience of life. So she can handle life, especially having for the second time, a husband. It doesn't matter if he's a foreigner or
If she was a widow,
Yeah.
as you and Consuelo.
Yeah, because we already battled, and we won it, a part of our life. See,
So you, in fact, because you were both married for so long, you were successful wives.
oh yes,
To have kept your relationship going
yeah,
so
yeah.
well, you were both very successful at that.
oh yeah.
So let me ask you, how did you meet? How did you become friends?
When I was in Australia, because my husband passed away last November 19, 2015. So my relatives, the relatives of my husband, and they said, you come to Australia for you to have a new environment, for you to move on. But when I was in Australia, coming back to the Philippines, I searched on Facebook and I saw her. And I said, oh, this woman, let me see. So I chatted her, I invite her, I request friendship. So we've been talking, and I said that I'll be boarding in just 8 hours. And when I was home, I was in the car, I was chatting to her again, and then we became friends. I will be a year on, almost a year on Holy Week.
Now you two really are different.
Yeah.
Because you're the talker,
Oh yeah.
you're not so talkative.
She
Really.
live in North.
I live in North and she live in South. I'm in Pampanga and she's in Cavite. See? Being with Giselle, sometimes loneliness sinks in. Being alone. So sometimes I called her, oh, what happened? I need to cry. Okay, cry on. Go ahead, cry. So she helps me a lot and I help her a lot. Then after the crying, we have the laughter. See? Having a friend, even though she's in South and I'm in North, over the phone or over the apps. See? Sometimes we met, let's go to church, and then See, that's our life goes. But sometimes when we were talking about where can we have a man in our life, I don't know what I'll tell you about it. And then, let's go take Novena. What?
Let's go do what?
Novena.
Oh,
We pray for 9 days, asking for a month. Look, I always told her, no, I don't invest emotions on online. You know why? Because for me, my preference is, okay, we've been talking online. And then you're just gonna tell me you love me. No, you don't love me.
Now we're talking about you and,
Yeah.
and a
Wait.
possible partner.
He's saying he's not invest emotion, but he keep on praying. God, please send me a man.
I don't deny it. I don't deny it. You know why? I'm okay. If that is really meant for me, he should be. When he landed on my lap, I'm gonna marry him right there and there. But you should tell me right in my face that he really loves me, but not online, because I don't know how do I feel. I don't have feeling online. But when you talk to me face to face, oh no, I might give you a huge hug and a kiss that you never had since you've been widower or divorced. See, that's what we're going to have. That's the happiness. But at the end of the day, of course, loneliness and being alone, it seems.
So what we have to get out of the way here is that one of the big criticisms of Filipinas by foreigners is that Filipinos are only interested in the money, and there are some expats who cannot be moved on this. That's absolute fact, and I haven't found that that is the way. But in this particular case with Consuelo and with Herms, they are both independent ladies. They're both self-made, they both have their own way of life, they both support each other, and that's the situation here. So what we're really talking about is that you want someone who will love you and
Yes,
that you will love them,
of course.
right?
But he has to come with me and then tell it to myself that he do really love me. Because from that point, because with our age, we don't have to be, oh no, I don't love her. Oh yes. No. We are a people understands a lot. Feelings against feelings, hope against hope. See, if you don't really love me, if I don't have it, just love me, because when I do have it, I'm gonna love you more. Because you showed me how you love me, right? No, if you don't really love me, then you better go away. Because you cannot get what you want from me. Just keep on loving me. You can love me for a week, and then I'm gonna love you more. Because the moment I saw you, that you really have a real feeling for me, why not? Because I'm matured. I'm not teenager. I know what I'm doing. I know how to suck to decide. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I know what I'm doing. What I want is someone who's gonna tell me in my face that he do really love me.
So the message here actually is then
Show up!
show up. Yeah, if you show up, that's a big thing. But the thing is that you had great marriages that lasted, that stood the test of
37.
time, that you absolutely loved your husbands and missed them, but that you still hold out your hope, keeping the door open for another new life.
Another chapter.
Yes.
Yeah.
So to that extent, you're both adventurous.
Oh, yeah. I told you, I already have a wedding gown. I already have a gown for the bridesmaid, clothes for the group, for the best man, flower girls. But the problem is looking for the group.
That's it. That's the only thing that's missing
That's
on this
missing,
wedding.
yeah. Looking for the groom. That's the hardest thing, looking for the groom. So I was just joking, Well, anyway, if there is anyone there.
So we didn't start off by thinking that we were going to apply for anybody, but that the message is that people who have had a successful marriage, as Consuelo and Herms have, doesn't mean that when that ends in an untimely death, it doesn't mean that they give up hoping of a new life. And as you can see, these two guys are full of life. Thank you. Thank you, Consuelo. And thank you, Ramos.
You're welcome, welcome.
So that's it from us. Thanks for looking in, Foreigner in the Philippines. Bye for now.
Bye. Bye, guys.